What's up, adventurers? It is about midway into August, and we're going to go to Lowe's, and we're going to go check out what Halloween decorations they have, which I've heard they have a lot of good stuff. Let's go adventuring. So I've been hearing lots of good stuff about Lowe's, so we're going to go check it out right now and see what kind of animatronics they have and anything else. All right, first things first, we've got a thing of pumpkins here. Carvable pumpkins, which are always good. Lowe's really does it well every year. Next up, we've got a good old bag of spider webs, $6. Got some skeletons here. Everybody needs a good skeleton in their lives. We've got some doormats here. And then we've got some more over here. I like this one myself. All right, so now comes the stars of the show. We've got a couple of small things here. Books and things like that that move on their own. All these silhouettes. And this is really cool. This is a projector of a pumpkin and a ghost. They've got all kinds of styles of projectors. More haunted books. We've got Sing here from Animated Zombie Hand. Of course, we all know what it's from. This is from the Addams Family. There he goes. We got a raven here. See if I can get him to talk. There we go. Okay, we got some skulls. Another silhouette here. Really like that. That's kind of neat. Very cool. All right, so now the cool stuff. The animatronics here. We've got two creepy little sisters. Pretty creepy. You got your carvable pumpkins here. Lowe's already did one as an example. There's a raven here. Very cool. We got some blow mold light up ghosts, and this little girl you're supposed to put in your window. She's called a window girl. I guess she just creeps people out if you want to put her in your window. Okay. Some light up skulls here with a candle on top. All right, let's see what else we got here. Ooh, really like her. Very cool.
What's that dare to perish deliciously?
That's actually a really good one. She could be cleaned up a little, made a little bit looking better, maybe put some makeup on her. Different masks. We got some rotting pumpkins here. These guys light up also for $20. All right, let's see what this one does. This is our pop-up tombstone. Okay, there he goes. All right, next up we got the pop-up pumpkin head.
Death surrounds you.
Hitchhiking ghosts. I kind of wish these guys would play the Hitchhiking Ghost Haunted Mansion theme, but they don't. They just move. I guess you could put like a Bluetooth speaker behind them. And then we've got our Cousin Algernon bust. Okay, they do play the music. It's just really low. All right, we've got Big Jake. Here lies my good dog Jake, chasing a toad down a well. What was his one mistake? Frankenweenie. And this is Frankenweenie. Sparky from Frankenweenie. And then we've got, these are really cool. Corpse Bride. I want to zoom in on the bride because she has the worm comes out of her eye here at one point. See if it'll do it for us. There he goes. That right there, that detail alone is worth it for this animatronic. And then here's Victor.
Oh, your eye is lovely.
He blinks, but I don't think you're gonna beat what the bride does. He kind of looks around and blinks.
I like your enthusiasm.
Now Spirit Halloween has these too, but I don't know if they're the same one. If you look in Victor's hand, another good detail, he's got the wedding ring. Moving right along here, next up we've got this Casper blow mold is a really deep cut. If you're into the Devon Sawa Casper from the 90s. And then we've got a Mummy Mickey. All right. Snoopy sleeping on a pumpkin, the dog dressed up. Okay, this actually would, I feel like would look better if it was dark in here. This is the Haunted Mansion portrait, but it's got lights behind it. He's supposed to be looking like a skeleton, but the light in here doesn't really allow you to see it. And this is Master Gracie, but unfortunately it's too bright in here to see him as a skeleton. And here's some more pets dressed as ghosts and things. They don't really, they just light up. And then we're gonna move down here to the inflatables. And I'll show you what the inflatables look like in a minute. We got Hello Kitty, Stitch, Bluey, Stormtroopers, Witches, Scooby-Doo, Peanuts, Oogie Boogie. There's the Bride of Frankenstein. Minions, Peanuts, Disney, Mickey Mouse Pumpkin, Pennywise. And here's some blow molds at the bottom. And these light up also, but they're not plugged in. Kind of like the Donald. And here's some more stuff I didn't show you guys before. Some plushes and tombstones. And here's some plastic blow molds of the Hitchhiking Ghost. They light up. Some fog machines, more busts. Every year, it seems like the Haunted Mansion releases more and more stuff for Lowe's. Here's another tombstone here they've got on the ground. It lights up purple, some more skeletons, different colored skeletons, more skeletons. And we're gonna show you some of the animatronics here in a minute. More tombstones, rest in pieces, more skeletons. All right, so there's all the inflatables I was just telling you about. We got a dragon one, there's Stitch, he kind of fell over. Hello Kitty, a ghost, Mickey is a ghost, there's Oogie Boogie. It's pretty much all the ones I just showed you that are in boxes. And Scooby-Doo, we got a candy corn. The Bride and the Frankenstein's monster are pretty cute. R2-D2, we got Stormtroopers, a Thanksgiving turkey, and a pumpkin. Okay, so here's the animatronics. We've got, some of these work, some of these don't work, but this Lowe's has got all of them out. Let's do the ones that work first. All right, here's this really epic werewolf. All right, fine, I'll watch Silver Bullet again. And then we've got the giant, these remind me of Batman Returns for some reason. You'll know the reference, the guys on the bikes. All right, now we've got the Scarecrow here. Put some cool hay bales at the bottom of him to cover up the thing, and he'd look really cool. All right, we got a Gravedigger here. This is not a Haunted Mansion Gravedigger. This is just a Gravedigger.
This shovel has witnessed the burial of countless souls. Will yours be next?
He sounds a little bit like Christopher Lloyd's character from Over the Garden Wall. If you know, you know. All right, here's a witch.
Do you hear the distant cry?
Oh, I think I just turned on the Gravedigger.
Know this moral, that the fumes emanating from this bubbling brew possess the power to enchant or ensnare, depending on the intentions of the one who stirs the cauldron.
I feel like you need to put a fog machine right here. It would really do well. You put like a fog machine right there. All right, this guy's awesome. I don't think he's working.
This cauldron is not a playground for the curious.
So this guy's not working, but he moves around a little bit.
Consequences of my opinion molding his balloon to a vicious, hungry, man-eating dog is the least of my talent.
Training it to go after who I want.
This is great.
That's my real talent.
All right, so this one is just, his head will pop up, but he's not working. And this guy kind of just moves back and forth and says a few things. His jaw works, but...
I got this guy to work. He worked a minute ago.
There he goes. Okay.
Listen to the call of death. The corpse bell slowly tolls for thee. Join us in our call to the midnight hour.
Very cool. All right, let's see what this guy does. All right, he's not working. Like I said, a couple of these guys do not want to work. And of course, this guy's Bluetooth. You can play any music you want on him. And he's got a couple little dance guys here. You've got a ghost that dances and a little skeleton. But this guy, you can hook up any Bluetooth music you want to him, and he'll rock out to your music. And then they've got some cool like spray paints and caution tape for all your needs. They got tape and electrical wire, extension cords, glow sticks, pumpkin carving and paraphernalia here, things to put inside to light up your own plastic pumpkins. I mean, they've really got it all this year. Lowe's is like turning into the new place to get all your Halloween stuff. We got some window clings here. Command hooks, things to hang up, zip ties, digital timers to set up your decorations on. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that video here at Lowe's. Me and the skeleton here just chilling out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and follow Adventuring with Chris here on YouTube, and check out my other adventures. I'll catch you guys on the next one. No bones about it.